Hey YouTube, Unknown Gamer here. As you can see, we're going into this Oregon game. And yeah, you guys see I do have 2 saves of this Dynasty. I do it every once in a while because I do like to go back and try different things in certain games, see what else I could have done. I especially do that, and also I do it because, remember when we had that issue with it didn't save correctly? Yeah, I didn't have any redos on that. And personally, I don't mind redoing those games back around USC. I really don't mind it, so that's why I haven't saved it recently, but I probably actually will be doing it sometime soon. I decided I would show you guys what we're going up against today in Oregon, where we kind of have a rivalry with Oregon, I'll admit it. After what they did to us last year, ruining our national title hopes, we're not happy. And we have every right not to be happy. But as you see, they have a pretty good team, especially D'Anthony Thomas, who destroyed us last year. But at quarterback, Jake Rodriguez is still out for this game, and that means Jeff Lockie's in. And Lockie actually has some speed. And if he goes down, then they have Dustin Haynes. And Dustin Haynes, although he's not listed as a scrambler, I think he's a much better runner than Lockie. But let's look at Lockie and see what he's done this year. Look at it, 2014, he has 10 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. So I'm feeling a lot better now looking at that from Lockie, the 7 interceptions. But he has run the ball fairly good this year, as he averages 50 yards per game and 4 touchdowns. So that kind of gets me a little bit nervous right there, seeing that. But I did see Lockie throwing 10 touchdowns and 4 picks. No, and 7 picks. Not the world's greatest. Let's look at the right guard situation. Their main guy's down, and that leaves them with a junior run blocker that's an 82 overall. Still good. That's still not half bad. But here's where we're going to attack. I'm pretty sure Cameron Hunt's the one that's going to be... Yeah, we'll be facing off against Cameron Hunt or Hayes. Yeah, more likely Cameron Hunt, and I think he's gonna be blocking Pettinato, and I'm hoping Pettinato can take advantage of the fact that he's being blocked by a sophomore. And in case you guys did not know, this is a rivalry game. Might not be listed as one, but everybody on this team takes it as a rivalry game because of what happened last year. And because of what happened last year, of course, we're going to be wearing our special jerseys. I mean, last year they ruined national title hopes. Were ruined in this game. I know I've already said that, but when national title hopes get ruined, games get a little bit more serious. And when games get more serious, you tend to feelings tend to be almost... chances are feelings are going to get hurt. After today, I expect never to get a job from them. And I expected to last year. After what last year I did for this Arizona team, and Oregon having to get a new head coach, I thought for sure I would be first in line for Oregon's head coaching job. And this year, they could be looking at a 3-loss season depending on if we beat them or not. And if we beat them, I once again would be, I feel, first in line for that Oregon job. Which, like I said earlier, last year I thought about taking it because I saw we didn't have a great secondary coming in. But also, I saw what you can do with an average secondary this year. And it's by no means bad. We destroy teams with a average secondary. We've done very good. Right here, as you see, Oregon, though, they have a good defense and a good offense, too. So it's going to be a... As you see, we are both in the top 10 for rushing yards. And neither of us are the world's greatest passing. But they do get more yards a game than we do. And then defensively, we see we are amazing total yardage, but we're terrible against the pass. And they're not that good versus the run, which is what we're going to take advantage of. And right here, as you do see, that's their top players. There's our top players. This game probably decides who ends up being the best running back in the Pac-12 and who ends up being the best running back in the NCAA. Although statistically they might not look like the best running back in the NCAA, they still would probably win the trophy for best running back in the NCAA because right now, Kadeem Carey's second, Thomas is first. What a way to start, Kadeem Carey! The guy with revenge on his mind screws up on the first play from scrimmage. Here's what happens. Defense, you can't even blame this on the D. As we get a good block right there, we get the inside. I put head down. Kadeem Carey loses the ball. But that was on... Oh! And I just screwed up my chances by looking at the instant replay there. Because now there cannot be a review on it. And that was not a fumble. But the booth is going to review it. That will get overturned and they will be taking those 6 points off the board. Because that is... He's on the ground. It's clear. He is on the ground. Kadeem Carey was on the ground. He has not fumbled all year. All year he has not fumbled. And right there, that's what we wanted to see. I was going to say, Kadeem Carey almost screwed us at the very beginning. Right here, as we have another third down today. Can we... Elvra leaks open and he gets the first down. Thank you, Paul Elvria, as he's a possible starter at wideout next year. Good to see him. Good to see him get something done today. As we are playing in Autzen Stadium, I think that's how you pronounce it. And man, here in Eugene, it is not fun to play. I'll put it that way. And it's not fun to play the kids from Eugene either. Because they will fight for everything. They will fight for a 1-yard gain. They will fight for a 1-yard loss. They will fight for everything. There's no such thing as an easy play against these kids. And right here we have another third down. Can we convert back our third first down of the game today? As this is actually the worst start to a game we've had all year. We've never had to make 3 third down conversions on the first drive at all this year. And no, we will not convert the third one. As we'll end up with a 4th and 1, and there goes Derek Reynolds down. Oh no, there goes our Heisman winner. Our Heisman winner goes down, and that's not what we want to see. Our possible Heisman winner, I should say, goes down, and that's... Whoa. This is not what I wanted to run. Stupid connect. I didn't say anything. I just said Heisman winner possibly going down. A lot of stuff on the line here. Solomon comes back out, and Kadeem Carey gets the 4th down conversion. And down goes Kadeem Carey, too. 2 injuries today. 2 key injuries. We cannot have this happen against Oregon. Of all teams, Oregon always does this to us. Oregon will always pull out bullcrap when we play them. And, well, nothing's more bullcrap than 2 injuries. Whoa, and James Bailey almost gets across the line for a touchdown. Man, and this is the longest first drive we've had all season long. We've never had to fight as hard as we have for a touchdown right now. This is the hardest fight we've had for a touchdown. And as you see, Cormier is back today. And Cormier would like to say, hey, Oregon, stop hitting our players too hard. We know you're trying to take us out. Well, I don't know. I highly doubt they are trying to take us out. But, yeah, look at the stats right now. We have 2 players injured in the first quarter on the first drive. And they are 2 of our top players, too. And right here, Arizona State fighting for bowl eligibility. And they're doing a pretty good job. But, hey, while we're at it, let's check out. And let's see if they are going to be able to tell us what happened to Kadeem Carey and Derek Reynolds. What happened? 2 quarters for Kadeem Carey. But the big news is out for the game, Derek Reynolds. We now have to play with a backup quarterback, and Derek Reynolds' Heisman hopes might have just disappeared. What? Oh, they have Jake Rodriguez back today. He's coming back for the first game since he got injured earlier on in the season. It was a really early injury. But he's coming back for the first time today. And, well, who's he going to face? He's going to face the #1 team in the nation. As he has a chance right here to show the whole nation that Oregon, which the big bump with them was they were missing their star quarterback. And that's his goal to prove. And we stop them, though, for possible 3-and-out. Hopefully they don't go for it. I highly doubt they do, but I'm still going to be safe and go punt block man here. But man, this might be shocking to some people in the nation because their 2 losses haven't been exactly close losses, and they almost went up by. Let's be honest, they almost went up by 7. It'd probably be 7-0 right now if it weren't for that fumble being overruled. And right here, let's see what happens. And they're going to get this ball down at the 20-yard line. Thank the Lord for Pierre Cormier. Ooh, he's back and he's firing on all cylinders. As you have to see this replay. If we can get this even half of this next year, we will be set. As Cormier spins that guy out, and then it's off to the races for Pierre Cormier from the 20-yard line, an 80-yard rush with Hill right on his tail. As we are going to go back and we are going to take a picture of this, of right here, Cormier right there. That describes how that play went. That describes that whole play. Oregon missing a tackle. That's how that play happened. And that allows for a really quick touchdown. And now they have the ball back really early on in the second quarter. As we started off the second quarter with the ball, and now not even 20 seconds into the second quarter, they get the ball back on a kickoff. First time we've done that all year. Right here, Cormier having an amazing day, really. I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. Before today, next year, we didn't know how we were going to run the offense. Like, how often we were going to run the ball and stuff. But today, Cormier now has over 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. And he hasn't even ran the ball 10 times yet. That one 80-yard rush did it for him. So, yeah, it says he has 3. I think he has all 3 of our touchdowns right now. But also, I can't say, he has all 3 of our touchdowns and make it, because then you're blowing it way out of proportion, because he right now, we're missing our 2-star players. And really the reason, because we're missing 2-star players, that's the main reason he's out there. But if Derek Reynolds was out there, I feel like, he'd still have good yardage. But I don't think he'd have 3 touchdowns. I think I'd let Derek Reynolds finish off a few more drives. And we probably would throw the ball a few more times too. So he might not have 100 yards rushing. But also that 80-yard play might never have happened. And as you see, we're going to bring the blitz. We're going to bring the blitz here because I think we can actually, if running this is the best thing that we can do, because we've stopped them all day. All they've done is try and run the ball on us, and that's why we're up 21-0. As today is a big day for Anu Solomon. Because if Anu Solomon wins, if we win the game today, Anu Solomon does something that is very big for him, which is he will officially have beaten every team that he's played a quarter against. He will have beaten at least once. He's never lost a single he's lost one game, but he beat that one team the season afterwards. So that tells you a lot about him. Although he lost to them, he still came back and beat them next time he got the chance. And right here, with 1:35 left in the first half, we can still actually, we might be able to make it 28-0 going into half against an Oregon team who I can tell you right now, the reason that they're losing is because they don't throw the ball a lot. All they try and do is run read options with the guy with 68 speed behind the center. That you're never going to win games with when you do that stuff. I've started to realize, yeah, New Solomon, he's doing a pretty good job on this drive with 3 complete passes. A lot of them have been wide open